Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? This is Juan Pablo here from 100% Finance at 100%finance.com. Mr. Cash Flow, Mr. Credit Repair, Mr. Credit. Mr. I got what you need to succeed. I guess I should add Mr. CP and trade lines too. But hey, I'm just checking in with you guys. This is just a shout out to all you beginners out there that want to get started and improving your financial situation. More particular, getting cash flow so you can say goodbye to 9 to 5, say peace out to your day job, give them the deuces, retire young, and join the club. Alright, so you can pursue that financial freedom so that way you can earn passively. So you can live passionately, alright? So I'm just going to make a quick video of just pretty much just the blueprint, I should say, in regard from start to finish, right? And this is going to be a quick run through. I'm not going to give you the meat and potatoes, but just a quick overview of what you should keep in mind if you're starting out in real estate investing. First thing is have a desire. You got to fill out your personal financial statement, see where you're at financially and where you want to go so you can determine how much cash flow you want to make. You can check out my other videos for that. So I'm just going to write here is personal financial statement and find out what you want, your end goal. Okay, so I assume your end goal is passive income, right? So you can be financially free, independent. So you can have that mailbox money, so you can make that wake up whenever you feel like a money. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go into a job, clock in 9 to 5. You don't have to go through all that. All right. So you want to know your end goal. Next thing you want to do is a couple of these things. Now these things are not going to be linear. Okay? It's not. I'm not trying to say do one thing then the other. What I'm saying is you might want to do some of these items simultaneously at the same time. There's 24 hours in the day, people. If you work 8 hours and travel for an hour, that's 10 hours out your day. Right? Just don't sleep 8 hours a day. Sleep 6 or 7 hours a day. Use that extra spare hour, your spare time, to make yourself wealthy. You know, use your spare time to get rich. That's what I did. Right? I had to cut some things out. I had to make some sacrifices. But guess what, guys? It paid off. Alright? And it's going to pay off for you. So use your spare time to get rich. So let's say you're doing these things in your spare time. You also want to analyze after you know where you're at. You know where you're going. Now you want to analyze how you're going to get there, right? So you want to be increasing your knowledge. That's what I should say. Increase your knowledge and your network. Go on YouTube, check your boy out. Find ebooks, check your boy out. Go to podcasts, check your boy out. You know, and books and things like that, seminars. Check all that stuff out, all right? Increase your knowledge base and go to some real estate investment groups. And network with people who's doing the things you want to do and people who got money, right? So when you get to a certain knowledge and you're able to do a couple deals yourself, then you can approach these people and actually partner with you so they bring the money to the table, all right? So the next thing you want to do is, besides your personal financial statement and your end goal, you might want to, and you're learning, so I should say learn and network. The next thing you want to do is once you start learning, you want to wholesale, depending on your financial situation. Wholesale or flip or buy and hold. And these are all small deals, which I say, you know, do all this with hard money if possible, or not use the hard money. Wholesale, you'll need your own credit or cash to get started. All right, but what flips and buy and hold, you might want to use hard money for that. When I say small, I meant like small, like distressed single family homes, just to get started so you can get the hang of it, then you can play a bigger deal, right? But you want to start off small so you get the hang of it. More in addition, that's where you might be able to afford small deals in the beginning, but it's all right. You'll get to that bigger level in just a short matter of time. Okay, so with wholesaling, our next seminar is we have a seminar for people who buy the fastest way to financial freedom. Just a sidebar here, people. And it's actually an ebook package, so you get the ebook with all this information, which I'm saying here, within detail, of course. You know, this is just the skeleton, and there is the meat. You know what I'm saying? That builds upon all that good stuff. But you also get the coaching call. We have a coaching call approaching very soon, so just check out the website. And we're going to have me as well facilitating, but also have guests. So the next guest I'm having, he's a big time wholesaler and flipper. So he's going to teach you the ins and outs of wholesaling, where you get a property under contract and you assign your contract to someone who's like a flipper and you make that middleman income. So your credit and your cash doesn't matter. You can have poor credit. You can have no money, but you can still make money off of real estate. So that stuff is in the ebook, but it's also going to be discussed on a live call, all right? So you make sure you join that. So that brings me to my next point. So let's say you are starting off with no credit, no capital, right? That's why you have to analyze where you currently stand to see which of these tactics you're going to embark on, right? So let's say you have no money and no cash. So let's say you start making some money off wholesaling. You know, you're signing your contracts. You want to get your credit repaired, assuming you have bad credit. And again, you do all this stuff at the same time, all right? So you get your credit repaired. So let's say you wholesale a deal for $5,000. Use that money to start repairing your credit. Of course, you're going to use that to reinvest into the business for more marketing costs and things like that. But you also want to get your credit repaired. Because someone once told me, if you have a little bit of money, if you got it from wholesaling, right? And if you have decent credit, you're getting your credit repaired. The world's your oyster when it comes to real estate investing and business for that matter. And I took that to heart. This is the same process I told people, except I really just, I prepared my credit, I increased my knowledge, and I went straight into the buy and hold, right? Because my main thing was passive income. Because that was my bread and butter, that's what I wanted. And at the same time, before I got into buy and hold, I was getting my credit repaired. All right, and we do offer credit repair at 100% finance. And our thing is to get your credit repair as quickly as possible. Unlike other credit repair companies who like to milk the client and keep them engaged in a monthly membership, we want to get it done as quickly as possible. So check out our website, 100%finance.com. Click on the credit repair link. So get your credit repaired. Why? So you can get better financing, so you can qualify for mortgages. So you can qualify for business credit with a personal guarantee. Why is that important? It just gives you access to more capital. So you can start using additional capital to do bigger deals, so you could play a bigger game, right? Instead of using your time doing small deals, it'll come to a time once you bring more tools to the table, you know, like the credit and business credit, things like that. Now you can make a higher return off your time. Instead of analyzing small single families, you can get to multifamily. All right, so get your credit repaired. And with another thing you can do, start to cherry pick your deals. I should have wrote this in red, but it doesn't really matter. Now you can cherry pick your buy and holds. Instead of wholesaling these deals, right, to other investors who can actually flip it or buy and hold it, you say, you know what, I'm gonna keep some of these small buy and holds myself, right? And then I also teach in the ebook how to analyze a property so to make sure it cash flows. Because you want to make sure it cash flows, you get it 100% finance, and you have built-in equity, or you can force the appreciation. So if you have built-in equity, you can't really force the appreciation not much with buy and holds, but you can definitely buy with built-in equity. Right, so that way you can leverage that. Which brings us to the next point is leverage. Once you start getting some assets, like small properties, you can start leveraging those assets, doing cash out refinance and things like that, that you can pull the equity out and roll it over to the next deal and just repeat the process. So then that time, you have your credit perfect, you have CPNs with credit cards on that getting built up. You also get business credit, just put biz credit. And you can get it with a PG, a personal guarantee, or without. Just the benefits of getting it with a personal guarantee is that you get it faster. Within 30 days of applying, you can get it. And that's what I use, my money team. You've seen in my previous videos, my 21 credit cards. So you can get a business credit with a personal guarantee that you can use towards your multifamily deals. So you can play a bigger game and get a higher return off your time invested, as well as your capital invested. All right, so if you want to check out business credit, we have 2 podcasts on there about with the personal guarantee and without. Without means it's independent of your personal credit, right? You can build business. Yes, even if the business is not seasoned. It just takes some time to build it, all right? But you can just check out the webpage that says business credit on 100%finance.com for more information. All right, and we have 2 podcasts, with or without, a ton of information, application to apply. And when you apply, you get free consultation, all right? So do that. And, oh yeah, back to networking, make sure you are networking and that you're consulting people. And if you need some type of coaching, which I recommend, you can also go to 100%finance.com. But I only provide one-on-one coaching to those people who purchase the ebook, The Fastest Way to Financial Freedom. So now that you got business credit and you got your finance in order, now you want to go into multifamily. So that way you get higher returns and you're really making bank. And it minimizes your risk because you have several rental units under one roof. right? And you continue to use the same model of doing refinance and things like that, which I have outlined in the ebook. So that's pretty much a 10-step process that I think people should do when they're getting started. I know this is quick. I know it's not in detail. Of course, you know, I have the information in my ebook, but I just want to give you a snapshot of what you should have in mind when you're getting started. So if you're one of those people that have no money, have no credit, have no knowledge, have no network, have no resources, have no connections, you have nothing, don't worry. I started off the same way. Only thing I had was this. It's supposed to be fire. Yeah, it looks jacked up. But I had a burning desire, like Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich. Before I got started, I became like a knowledge monster. I just consumed all I can learn, whether it was self-help, personal development, or business, or real estate specific books. That's all I consume my thinking with. Again, it goes back to your spare time. I didn't use my spare time to hang out, unless it was something that will benefit me financially or benefit my personal development. Those are the things I did with my time. So I realized how important my spare time is. It's way more important than me wasting away watching the television, watching reality TV that does not contribute to my growth. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And again, you have your prerogative of what you want to do with your spare time. You can do whatever it is you want. You want to hang out with friends, you just want to kick it and relax because you had a long day at work, and then you don't want to reinvest your earnings. Let's say you just want to you know, you deserve that new dress. You deserve to treat your boys out or to do this. Everyone has a prerogative for what they do with their time and their money, your two most valuable resources. But in my opinion, use your time and your money and reinvest it into yourself so you can become a greater you, a greater version of yourself. So when you look back maybe 4 or 5 years from now, you'll say, wow, I'm a totally different person. You know, like, you might think, man, I remember the time when I used to struggle paying my bills. I remember I used to be worried. Now, it's not even a figment of my imagination. Yeah, I can't even think broke. Like, you'd be like, let me try to think broke. Dang, I can't even think broke. You know, because you have that abundance mindset. Your mindset has now changed because of the books you read and the people you meet. Knowledge and your network. Learn and network. That's why it's very important, because you have to have a shift in your mindset, because your life is a direct reflection of who you are inside. It's a direct reflection with your associations. So you really got to be mindful of your associations, meaning your friendships, people you hang around, as well as you associate your eyes with, what you watch on TV, what you listen to, things you speak about, your conversations you have with people. And that's what I did. I really had to filter everything. I had to separate myself. Yes, I still have homeboys from middle school. We still get up Super Bowl Sunday, have a beer or two, but that's it. I'll see you next Super Bowl Sunday. My closest friends are people who are progressing through life, people who are productive, people that actually push me. Like, I see them doing deals and I'm getting kind of jealous. You know, not to keep up with the Joneses, don't get me wrong, but it's like friendly competition. Like, yeah, JR, I see you doing your thing. Yeah, Ryan, I see you doing your thing, you know. Yeah, Malik or whoever. Yeah, Rob, I see you doing your thing. Yeah, Lewis, I see you doing your thing. You know what? I need to get back on it and play a bigger game myself. Alright, so while you're doing this process, starting in the beginning, this is important too. Don't eat the cash flow. If you have a 5-year plan to retire from your day job, to say goodbye to the 9 to 5, to say peace out, I'm leaving, I'm gone. If you have a 5-year plan, when you get your first deal, celebrate, but don't eat the cash flow. Reinvest it. Continue to reinvest so you can get that financial freedom goal much sooner. Okay? Keep that day job so you can qualify for mortgages. You know, just have that extra income just in case, but keep reinvesting your earning. And don't quit until you're making 120% more than your paycheck. So if you're making $1,000 a month, don't quit until you're making $1,200 a month. Alright? And you have 6 months of living expenses and saving. Liquid. Alright? Just in case if things go wrong as soon as you quit your day job and you realize all your tenants move out, all your furnaces break down, and the roofs of all your properties need fixed. You know, all at the same time. So just make sure you have that reserve set up and reserves for your properties. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. I'm sure it was. You know, it's a lot of stuff in total, but I'm not giving you all the details, all right? You can see that stuff on my other YouTube videos. You can see it on the podcast. You can see it in the ebooks. You can see it once you apply on the web pages, all right? But just keep heart that you can do it. I've done it. I grew up poor. I know what it is to have your lights cut off when you're a child. I know how it feels when you're trying to holler at a girl and you get her number, or she gets your number as well. You exchange digits and then your phone is off. How embarrassing that is. And you gotta go to your homeboy's house and see if you can borrow the phone, or call for a pay phone or what have you, because your house phone is cut off. You know, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to move to a new place and you have no beds. You just have to sleep on the carpet, and you go to school with lint all up in your head, and the kids tease you and make fun of you because you don't have no brush, you don't have no bed to sleep on. You know, or you and your 3 siblings are all sleeping in one room. You know, or you have to get help, like food, boxes of food from your local church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is to be poor. I know what it is to have lack, not to get any clothes for Christmas or any toys for that matter. You know, you got to pretend like you got something new because you ain't wear it in a while, so you'll wear that when you get back to school after the Christmas break. I understand how it is, but now I can truly taste abundance. So even for you people who grew up within a hardship, whether it's a physical ailment that you have, some type of disability or handicap, or your background, or you grew up in poverty, it's not the end of the world. It's great to grow up in that struggle because it makes you a stronger person. All right, and it motivates you. It motivates you to want more out of life. It truly does. Not truly, I'm not getting emotional here. It truly affected me greatly. And the thing that really shifted my paradigm was really like having a good relationship with the Lord, like doing that stuff. So when you have that relationship and you find stuff in the Bible and things like that, it's very practical. Like people, they think that the Bible is all about do's and don'ts and thou shalt and brethren. When I first read it, I was like, what the heck is this thing talking about? But it really helps tremendously. It's applicable. It's applicable. All right, but that's just a side note. You know, you're up to have your religious beliefs, whatever they are, whether you're spiritual, religious, it's up to you. But just take what I say here and just apply it. Apply it and you will see results. And just be strong, man. Continue to have that strong desire, all right? So I'm Juan Pablo. I really appreciate everyone who checks me out on YouTube and on the podcast. For every single customer who bought a product of mine, it means the world to me for people who found what I say as valuable and beneficial to their lifestyle. Because I'm really passionate about you improving your financial situation. All right? There's so many ways to make a buck. Make that buck the way that you want to make it. You know, fulfill your purpose in life. All right? So earn passively so you can live passionately. I'm Juan Pablo. I wish you the best. Peace.